NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave. Yeah. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle and Slay. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got him in the flat. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's...
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
NC State quick to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll try the run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Slithers into space. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter,
they'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And his slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've reached the end of the quarter and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally put the brakes on him and the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Not a lot of space. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give as they work on that clock. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on second and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Still running at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A run for the quarterback. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. NC State now operating from the red zone. Give to the running back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
That is a decision he... regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Blunt. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They're going to run it to the right. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Looks as if NC State has a first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. NC State going up tempo. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, NC State! And the beatdown has ensued. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how...
This is what you're looking for when you have